What mischief do you think the Constitution was trying to cure when it stipulated all of these conditions as defining school certificate?
You know, the people who made the law and those who had the capacity to influence the process knew that some of them knew they were not capable of also meeting a higher standard. So they tried to broaden it as much as possible. You understand? But the Electoral Act, you know, is a later development in the judicial process, in our legal process. By now saying, okay, we look at this situation. INEC, don't interfere, because we have seen the WUS INEC, how things were done. And we said, okay, let's cure this mischief by making sure that INEC remains an umpire. Okay? Don't interfere. Allow those who are involved in this contest or those interested parties to raise the issues and deal with the issues through the judicial process.
Well,
the issue now is that the judicial process is locked out.
All right, comment
that
on
is
this.
The problem.
Leke says Section 131 and 318 of the Constitution only says education up to school certificate level. So it's not even necessary that the person sat for the exam.
You must have done class 5 and have what we say is G4. There must be evidence that, for example, what do they call it, testimonial? Testimonial will show that you graduated class 4, but could not make class 5. You can also have 000, F9, F9, F9 as a result. That does not promote you as a school cert holder, but you settle with G4. If you have a 5-year course in the university and you did not take degree, you don't even have a diploma. But there is evidence that you spent 4 years. For example, if you were studying pharmacy, there is a certain degree of knowledge that is expected to be imputed on you if you actually spent 4 years studying that pharmacy. But that doesn't make you a pharmacist because you don't have a degree to show for that.
So does the PDP then have a case because they're talking about perjury?
Well, like I said, it is their case. And they have enough nails to scratch the crocro if they consider it an infliction of the skin. But in broad terms, the law is that if you lie on oath, including affidavit, Section 117 is very clear. But that is it's a matter of proving that that has been done. But the law is there. So it's a matter of evidence.
Okay.
And that's not what I'm going to canvass here.
On the other hand, do you think that all this issue is a ploy to deviate from what some describe as real or other issues?
I will answer that question with one small point here. A man borrowed money, took a loan from another person. Maybe let's just say 1 million naira. He doesn't have the facility to pay. But he knows that that man's younger brother is having an affair with the man's wife. At the point he was supposed to pay, he comes squealing the information to the man. You are here asking me of 1 million naira when somebody is ravaging your wife. And the wife says it is because the man doesn't have the money to pay, and the man, if the man is a smart man, in fact it has happened, the man now said, okay, fine, I will deal with the issue of the money. But let me put my eyes on the ground and sniff what is going on. So the motive is not the issue here. The issue is it true? I don't know. It's an emotive thing, so psychologically people will take positions. We know. But those of us who are capable of saying it as it is, with due respect, will open the orange and put it open. Everybody will see it. And let me tell you the futility of bringing even the certificates now, in my own thinking, is that the train has gone, has left the station. Being a threshold issue, these documents ought to have been with INEC before 18th of December. Do you understand? And in between 18th of December and 30th, when the door was finally closed on anything about substitution and or whatever of candidate. Now, if you bought ticket, if you booked airline online, and you had not paid for the ticket and you rushed to the airport, with your luggage, would they give you a tag?
Mr. Naja,
We'll
I don't think this can hold here in this matter, because if we say INEC, you just give INEC what you have. And
If INEC will accept.
And they have accepted. And if you have any grounds from the publication...
No, this particular addition is an additional document.
And INEC didn't ask for this.
Okay.
So he has already given to INEC what he feels he had at that point in time. If the courts were in session, I'm sure this would have gone to court by now, and this would have been presented in the law court.
Which one?
To substantiate the release of the results, to substantiate the claim that he doesn't have this particular certificate. So it doesn't mean that the train has gone. I'm trying to look at it critically.
You don't think so? I think it is safer to say that you don't think or believe. Don't make an absolute statement. I say I believe. I didn't say...
The same law, when we have a constitutional issue here, we can use such. The same that tells us, and you also agreed now that it's almost like a container. It takes everything. And it has taken everything, and it has accepted.
Before
and it has published.
Zipped up the container.
So it zipped up the container. Then the aggrieved people, the PDP in this case, and some Nigerians have complained about this particular matter. So if they go to court, these are additional facts that can now make the container be unzipped, and you put it in there.
Well, let us see how... The unfortunate thing is that the courts are not there, because the question is, in fact, it's good that you even took this position, because that's why it's important to open issues, dissect it, discuss it, so that people become more enlightened. The whole thing is now at the precinct of the court. But why is the court not open? I said it's a terrible coincidence. But let us leave it at the court, because even after the election, the issue can still be opened. So the courts will never be, will not be on strike forever.
All right, I want to thank you for coming on. Mr. G is a legal practitioner. I'll leave it at that to stay safe. No more mistakes on this kind of things now.
No, if you make, no problem. I have nothing to contest.
I've learned my lessons.
That was an honest mistake. And so it can be forgiven.
Thank you. Well, back after this. Join us again.